Hello there, I am at home here in Abu Dhabi with my quarantine tracking device here. Quarantine at home here, and what better than to work on the car here. In this video I'm doing a little bit of servicing and some troubleshooting of this Volvo 850 T-5R. So in this video it will not be any high-tech stuff, any custom stuff or any driving, just some work on my car here. So maybe not the most interesting of my videos. But if you want to see a little bit more about this car and also my device here, you can keep watching this video. And to present this car, I was actually not looking for a Volvo, but you can see this car in my video when I was looking for a project car in Abu Dhabi. I liked this one because it was in so good condition, pretty low miles, and I got it for a good deal. I will get another car in the future, some more sporty project car I think, but now for a small project to restore the car, it will be perfect nice. The car has 62,000 miles here, and yeah, that's less than 100,000 kilometers, so pretty low for a 25-year-old Volvo. This T-5R model has a little special interior and is actually, at the time, 1995, it was the Volvo with the most horsepower and I think a little bit special, especially with this paint, T-yellow it's called, cream yellow, and some special features. I think I will do another video of the car later on when it's all registered and everything is working and I can drive this around in this country. And by the way, the car is sold new in the US, but I think it was directly imported to Japan. And then it has been in Japan most of its life and not been driven much at all and taken care of. A good service history of the car. And then imported about 5 years ago to Dubai and driven a little bit in the beginning there. But then it has been stored inside garage in about 5 years. So we needed a little bit restoration to get up to date everything again and everything fresh. But first we can check the day I got the car delivered. It was a month ago and I was very happy that day. My recovery is here with my Volvo after a lot of problems actually. Now it's here. It's very fast delivery because it's curfew time in very short, 45 minutes, and it needs to be back. Yes. Okay. No lights there. Slowly. Yeah, okay, I make it slowly. Nice. No instrument lighting here. I will have some work to do on this car. Okay, recovery truck just left. And it's actually pretty cheap, especially compared to Sweden, to drive recovery. Send this one from Abu Dhabi, going to Dubai, pick this up and drive it back here in these curfew times. It's not allowed to go to Dubai actually, but yeah, for some transportation it's allowed. So now I have a project to work on in the garage there. Heating on the seat, not needed, not needed now. Air condition. Full all the time, think maybe. Air condition, stereo is not working, a lot of things not working. I think this one will need some work. It will be fun. Take it for a short spin. It's an auto, no lights in these ones either. First test drive, there's the marina. Into the garage, nice, and the exhaust, it actually smells that old gasoline. I think it's maybe old gasoline in it. The device here, it's usually not this big. This is a charger that attached to it. According to the instruction, it should be installed 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the night, so 6 hours, but usually I don't need to have it on that much. It's pretty big, bigger than the normal iWatch. It was actually very sharp. I was waking up after the first night and I had scratch marks in both my face and in my body, so I did some grinding on it and now it's soft and nice. It has these special screws, and if you're tampering with this one, I think it's some kind of sensor, sense line in this one, it alarms, and it has been alarming a lot also. So first night was not possible to sleep because it's vibrating, but I called the authorities and they remotely changed sensitivity on this one, so that's good. I have this device because I've been in Sweden, and it's 2 weeks of quarantine if you're in Abu Dhabi. In Dubai, in the same country here, it's nothing like this, no quarantine, but in Abu Dhabi here they are very serious about this, and yeah, that's good. Can I help in some way to keep the corona down? Absolutely, I do it. So this one tracks that I don't leave my house. I'm only allowed to be alone and in my house for 14 days. I took a COVID test when I got it, and then it's a test at day 12, and when that test is negative, I can remove this on day 14. Okay, I started out with some cleaning of the car and some cleaning in the engine bay. Still not finished. Yeah, looking very good and original. These ones, the ignition wires, I don't think it's the original ones. I just removed the fuse for number 5 there. It's the heater fan speed 4. I think the heater controller is broken because it's on full speed all the time. The stereo is not working, radio. Checked that circuit breaker, but it was, or fuse. And that fuse was all fine, so that's not the problem for the radio and stereo not working. In here in the cockpit, holder for maybe GPS or phone, I think I can remove this one without damaging anything. I want to have it as original as possible, and I will remove, this is the controller for the CD changer, I think. And I will remove the CD changer back there. Maybe it's a cool thing to have because it's Japanese, but no, I'll remove. This one went away. Let's see now how the double sticky tape will go away. I think actually pretty good. Doesn't leave any marks. Perfect. All removed, and also this one, CD changer controller. It's very good. The Japanese use this double sticky tape, and I found a couple of more boxes. Japanese. It's the same story in my Supra I bought from Japan. I got the full box of control units. They really like to put in some extra electronics. And this one, when you put the power on, talks Japanese. Typical Japanese. Also I removed, so I can check the power and maybe the control unit for the air condition. See what the problem is there. And when I removed, it was a guard here for the knee guard. I could see that it has never been removed before. That's nice when you work on cars and you see parts that are never removed. Here you can also see the very nice floor carpets here. Yeah, almost like brand new. Maybe I should not put my tools here, but actually, yeah, all the tools here are brand new as well. So yeah, no dirty things. Some other thing I've seen that do not look original in this car, these ignition plug wires. These are red ones, and this one I just removed the screws here, made in Japan. So yeah, I think it's good stuff there, but it's not original ones. I bought some parts from Reimes. This is the Volvo store in Örebro, Hallsberg, Askersund, where I come from, and I have actually worked at that company for a little time. These are made in France instead of Japan. I'm pretty sure the red ones from Japan is good enough. I want this one to be as stock as possible and look stock. It's always good to have these fresh ignition plug wires. A little bit whitish this one, but I just think that is, yeah, it's possible to clean off. Pretty expensive for this one, and it was extra. Yeah, this one from ignition coil to the distributor. So this is a distributor car. And yeah, sorry for the shade there. I have a little bit temporary lightning here. It is some in roof there, but I did put one up here. Strong work light gives a very strong light, but it's maybe not the best for filming. I'm gonna change this resistor, and actually this one is a solid state relay that controls the blower motor. So I got a new one, Volvo one. A little bit funny, this is made in Japan. Even though I bought this one in Sweden, and this car is built in Sweden, but it has been in Japan. Looking very much the same, so let's take the new one and see if we can find where to install it. In here already prepared with some light. Into there it will sit, and also these ones have the cooling fans that goes into the airflow. So these solid state relays always get actually very hot compared to like normal relays, because they are pulsing. Let's see if it will still be on all the time, or if it will be possible to control as normal again. One thing that I found here was that boost gauge was not working, and also I saw here, this is the wastegate hose. Open there, it's very good. I've not been driving this car any hard, then it would overshoot the boost. And these hoses, they are very bad. It's breaks just with touching it. So I will replace some vacuum hoses here in the engine bay to make it all fresh and fully functioning again. Right, I just got a delivery here. Very nice. Finally some parts after maybe 1.5 to 2 months, I think. Not so easy to find the Volvo parts, but now I finally have some more parts here. Parts for the car finally, some timing belt, water pump, some pulleys, some ignition parts, like the distribution cap and rotor, some filters, so we can do some servicing. So in with new igniter plugs here, and remove these covers. Need to drain this for the water pump, by the way, drain the radiator. I have changed timing belt on the 5-cylinder 850 maybe 10-15 years ago. I think I remember how to do it. It's a little bit tight in there. You have to remove the front wheel here to get access to the lower pulley there on the crank. And also I bought a car jack, this one, Ford Racing one, never used it, so I will make a try and see if it's working, hopefully. This one I also ordered online and got delivered directly here to my home, so that's good. Good thing I saved this one. Right, the belt is off and most of the small pulleys there. Just loosen the water pump. It's a little bit tight here. I prefer to have the longitudinal engine, not transverse like this one. That's how most of the engines I've been working with. Water pump going out, because I want to have everything fresh here in this car. Oh, yeah. So probably still okay, but we put a new one in there. Also working without shoes, without socks, because basically I'm in my home here, so I'm usually barefoot like it. Now it is just to install the new water pump and belt and everything going in there. So pretty easy job actually on these cars. The timing belt that was in here before, the old one there, 49,000 miles on it. So not much, but you can see the age. It's replaced 2008, I believe. So yeah, 12 years ago. Always these belts and stuff like that you need to replace on time also. I have rotated the engine 1 lap and it's lining up. Okay, it's coming out. I'm happy that I bought a toolbox with a lot of tools in, because then I can do much of the things without any problems really. One problem here was this one tensioner. It's supposed to be a tool with a square. do not have that tool, but I found out that one of these hex sockets did fit directly in there. It's not the correct one, but it fits so good so it will not damage anything there. It is possible. I think I need to use my other hand as well. This watch or electronic handcuff, it's getting a little bit scratched, but yeah, I don't care so much. I need to work on my car. This is actually a little compressor here I had in a bag that I bought last time I was living in this country in Dubai. This one I have for when off-roading out in the sun. You release the tire pressure of the tires, not this one, but the more balloony ones, and then the grip becomes much better. So I had shipped this back to Sweden when I lived there, never used it, and then I shipped it back down here again. I thought some tires looked a little bit low. I will also put new tires on this car. I think it's Pirelli P0 is original tires of this car, so I will try to find them. And the quarantine, day 11 today, it works all good actually. Tomorrow I will take my car here. I've got the permission to go to a test center and do a COVID test, PCR test. If that turns out good, in 2 days I can remove my tracking device here. I have the instrumentation out here, and this is the American. You can see it's in gallons here, the fuel, and it's miles per hour, but it is also kilometers per hour in this one as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one, a little bit fun because it's the stock one, or if I should replace it with one with like liters for the fuel and like the kilometers as the primary. I have replaced some bulbs here because the instrument lighting in this one was not working, so I bought some new Volvo bulbs here. They were actually not broken, I think. It must be some other problems because I already bought them, and it's always nice to put some new things in here. They are a little bit darkish in the color, so yeah. The boost gauge here on this one, it's mechanical, so it's going a hose all the way here into the instrument, and to take this one out you have to loosen all the upper part of this dash, and when it's in place it's just these ones to snap it in, and connectors to there. This one also. I just got the result here. The result is negative. Yeah, very good. Tomorrow I can go and remove my device. Just open up the garage door for the first time in a long time and see if this one starts. The car runs and starts now, so I'm taking it out for some wash.